Following is analysis of Eli's freestyle. Alright, we want to make sure that when we're on the blocks, we're tight like a rubber band so we can explode forward. I'd like to see Eli really use his arms more to launch himself off the blocks. That means pulling all the way through. We can see Eli does a nice job of streamlining, but I really like to see him break out a little bit shallower. Breaking out shallower would mean not having his hand lead his body out of the water. We want that head or back to pop up out of the water first, so we break out with more power. We can see Eli does a good job of bending the left arm, but we want to make sure he bends both arms equally. He also does a great job of making sure that his breathing does not disrupt his hand speed. So his hand speed is very consistent even when he takes a breath, which is very important. That allows him to stay higher in the water, maintain good body position, and swim faster. Alright, so as we can see, Eli flips over and doesn't push off flat on his back. We want to make sure when we get to this point we push off flat on our back and then kick our way onto our stomach so that we don't waste time spinning around onto our stomach to push off the wall. That'll save us another tenth or two. The longer we can go without taking a breath off the wall, the better off Eli will be. He'll be able to carry considerably more speed off the wall, and he will also be able to maintain the top speed longer through the race. So nice short breaths, not overturning his head. Excellent job. Excellent body position. Good head position. Nice job. This is underwater analysis of Eli's freestyle. Alright, so when we get to our breakout, we want to make sure that we're at a depth where our arm is not the first thing out of the water. We want to make sure that we break out a little bit later so that our head or back or shoulders is the first thing out of the water. Eli does a pretty good job of not dropping his elbow and leading his hand through the stroke and allowing himself to use as much of his arm as possible as a paddle, which is very important for maintaining top speed and power. See excellent head position and body position. Alright, when we get to this turn here, we can see that Eli really drops his shoulder and comes over around from the side. We want to come directly straight over the top and then push off flat on our back. We lose a lot of speed and momentum when we twist from our back to our stomach in the middle of our turn.